Hi and welcome to the latest episode of The Insiders. This week, AceyBongos will be telling you about a website for older gamers, and SuperKaylo will be showing you how to get the most out of your HD TV. But first, me! A little known fact about me is I'm actually the 14th and only successful attempt to create a Microsoft Super Editor in our top secret cloning laboratory. The other 13 haven't done too badly though, having all gone on to careers as writers for BBC Three sitcoms. The reason I'm bringing up my traumatic, parent-free upbringing is because there are some very odd parallels to Activision's upcoming open-world action title, Prototype. Prototype tells the story of Alex Mercer, amnesiac, hoodie advocate, and what was that other thing? Oh yeah, near-invincible shape-shifting killing machine. Now, while most of us would be happy to have the ability to run up the side of skyscrapers, elbow-drop tanks and turn our hands into diamond-sharp blades, Alex is hell-bent on revenge against those who twisted his precious DNA like a Rubik's Cube. No pleasing son, huh? The stage is set for possibly the darkest, grisliest sandbox game we've seen to date, as our super anti-hero turns New York, New York into an urban battlefield in his single-minded bid to reclaim his memory. The action doesn't lend itself too well to pigeonholing, but if I were to try, I'd forcibly cram it into the Assassin's Creed meets Crackdown meets The Incredible Hulk meets Mercenaries meets a Daily Mail reader's nightmare category that I just made up. Which is to say that Prototype features gunplay, close-range combat, stealth, vehicle hijacking, mass-scale destruction, gravity-defying parkour, and lashings of ginger beer. And by ginger beer, I of course mean blood and dismemberment. But this isn't simply a derivative hybrid of the aforementioned games. Alex's ability to morph his limbs into various death-dispensing forms is an innovative touch for one, providing plenty of scope for inventive violence. Do you go with the extendable claw, arm knives, spiked fists, shield, thing, or just exterminate everyone within a 10-meter radius with a spectacular Devastator attack? Decisions. The very mention of stealth may have sent a few eyeballs rolling skywards, but it appears to be finely attuned to Prototype's sense of the extreme. You certainly won't be spending minutes pressed against a wall analysing patrol patterns. Rather, you'll stroll up to an unsuspecting adversary, absorb him in typically visceral fashion, and adopt his appearance to baffle his allies and get behind enemy lines. I use a similar technique to get into exclusive members clubs. You'll be able to dispense gory, shape-shifting justice to New York's mutant population this June, although flights are cheaper this time of year. Oh look, Andy's gone HD.
Thanks, Dan. Yep, up until recently I was using this as a display for my Xbox 360. As you can see, it's a piece of cardboard that I've drawn a scene from Gears of War on. I'll get you, Ram! Classic. Anyway, I've recently upgraded to an HD TV, and it's come to our attention that people who are connecting to an HD TV without using an HDMI cable may not be getting the best possible picture quality. If you're connecting with a component cable, that's the red, blue and green cables here, then you may want to check your setup. First, make sure the components are properly connected to the back of your TV. Next, and this is very important, make sure the switch on the cable going into the Xbox 360 is on HD TV and not TV. Once you've switched it to HD TV, turn on your Xbox and go to My Xbox. Scroll to the right to System Settings, Console Settings, and then Display. Depending on what kind of TV you have, there may be several options for you to choose from. Experiment and see what gives you the best picture quality, or for more info go to xbox.com/support. Cool, so let's go over and see what Graham's doing. I don't actually know where he is, but I assume he's around somewhere.
Thanks Andy, and welcome everyone to the community kitchen. We decided Graham's garden wasn't really working out, so we've come here where I like to cook up some community news and, you know, brew up a nice cup of coffee. So this week we're going to talk about the Xbox Community Network, and let me ask you a question. Are you looking for the latest news, previews and reviews and other stuff that doesn't rhyme? Like forums, events and tournaments, then we have just the thing for you. The Xbox Community Network is a family of community-run websites run by people dedicated to making sure that Xbox Live is the friendliest and most exciting place to hang out. Community-run websites like myxbox.co.uk. Now, this site is aimed at the older gamer, so if you sometimes feel that you're getting left behind by the young whippersnappers on Xbox Live, head over to the community section on xbox.com and you'll get all the details. And you'll also find a list of all the other brilliant Xbox Community Network sites we have. Whoa, what are you doing? You're in the community kitchen.
I was
I'm working here.
Coffee. It's morning, I'm tired.
Take that one.
Community kitchen.
Get out, get out. I'm busy. Thanks everyone. This has been The Insiders, and we'll see you next week on Inside Xbox. It's definitely not working this. I need to find something else. Something else.